So how do you avoid pillow face? This is something I'm asked about all the time in clinic. I really want to go ahead and have profile balancing, but I'm scared that I'm going to look really puffy and bizarre. So let's have a look at some examples of someone who's got a pillow face. Okay, yes, I'm sure we've all seen this guy on TV and in the media, and he's gone too far. He now has gone from being handsome to actually looking quite strange. So how can we avoid this? Well, the number one way to avoid this would be to not overfill your face. When you have dermal fillers, you need to give it time for those fillers to dissipate before you go ahead and have more fillers. Now, let's look into this in a little bit more detail. Let's talk about dermal fillers. Now, dermal fillers is an umbrella term that we use all the time. But in that umbrella term, there are several different types of fillers. So you have your HA dermal fillers, which by the way I love, but they have their limitations. Then you have your calcium hydroxyapatites and your PCL collagen stimulating fillers. The list goes on. So when we have a client that walks into clinic, the first thing we're looking at is, what's that person's skin integrity like? How's their collagen production? Have they got very dry, crepey skin? Is there lots of lines and wrinkles? Is filler going to give them optimum results? Now this is where we start our treatment, and this is where we make very clever decisions to avoid a poor outcome. So if I had somebody sitting in front of me who was, let's say, menopausal or perimenopausal age and had a real drop in their collagen production, and they're talking about having lots of amounts of filler to lift everything up, I'm not necessarily going to be thinking that HA dermal filler is the correct filler in this particular case. I'm now going to be considering collagen producing fillers alongside possibly some morpheusate, maybe skin pills if the skin integrity isn't great, because I know that that's going to give them a great result. Now, if you take someone with poor skin, someone who's got very crepey, fine lines, collagen production's poor, skin doesn't look that good, and you stick 10 mils of HA dermal filler, number one, they're never going to get that wow factor because your fillers only look as good as your skin. And secondly, we're not doing anything to really improve that situation. We're puffing and lifting slightly. The lifting could be questionable. However, fillers are hydrophilic. Give it a few weeks, water is drawn to that area, the person looks puffy, the skin integrity still doesn't look great. Now we've got really sort of like mediocre results. So you can have several amounts of filler in your face. You can get great results that you'll love. We have to be careful not to overfill, have the right product choice, good injection technique, and ensure that we're doing things to maintain good skin integrity. If we put all those things into place, you're not going to end up with a puffy face, and you're going to have results that you're going to be happy with for years to come.